Minor League Baseball, High A, the Dayton Dragons. Their pitching coach gets ejected using one of my favorite tactics. This breakdown is brought to you by DraftKings. First, we got a pitcher on the bump, top of the second inning, 20 pitches in the first inning. Needs a quick inning. Gets a second pitch, little pop up there. First baseman camps under it. Bam, 1 out. That's what we need. Next batter, that's up and in. That's a ball. Then that one, swing and a miss. 1-1. That's inside. And then, okay, 2 strikes. They want this one. They walk away. They throw it around. Umpire's like, no, I got that inside. They come back to the mound and like, all right, really? So let's see. This angle's not going to be the best, but from that angle, it looks like it was inside. Catcher pulling it back in. 3-2 now. That one's fouled back and then walked. So he feels like he should have struck him out on that pitch. He didn't get the strikeout. He's looking at the umpire thinking, come on, Blue. That was there. I had that guy. I'm upset at what you've done as an umpire, but I'll continue fighting. Next pitch, they want that one. They want that one, but it's high. Now, 1-1. And then that one, I don't know where, that's the one where I'm like, what's going on now? Umpire didn't like that one. That looked like a good pitch to me. Again, we don't have the best angle, this camera, but maybe that runs outside. It's running though. There's no way that didn't clip some plate. Yeah, so I think that one is a missed call. The other ones they're upset about, but I think they got him right. It's a tough job. That one, they want that, but it's inside, 3-1, and maybe they wanted that one too. So they wanted a lot of pitches, you know. Give me all around the zone. Catcher's pulling them in. So now you got 2 on, 2 walks, and the manager's going to come out and calm down his pitcher. It's not the manager, it's the pitching coach, all right? Jimmy, get it right. It's Brian Garman. What's up? Got a nice tan going. Follows me on Twitter, sup Garman, and he's talking to his pitcher and just kind of like, hey, is the ump coming? And then they all look. You know, so he might say like, hey, let's wait till he comes out here because you can see the players all look, which I love. I've done videos on this tactic before. Like, is he coming? Let me know when he comes out here. And you can tell. They all just kind of look and say, oh, yeah, yep. Not see the catcher? Yep, he's coming, nods his head. Okay, he's coming. I'm going to tell you some things that I'm telling to just you, but I want him to hear. So he comes out and he's talking to his pitcher. He says, don't worry about it. Those pitches, all those calls. Whoa, you're gone? For what? What? Huh? What? I was talking to him. No, I was talking to my... Are you kidding me? You've been horse shit. What? You've been horseshit. And then way zoom and then back in. Come on, give us the good camera angles. This is so blurry. Clear. All right. He's like, what are you talking about? I was just talking to him. And the dilemma here is you play it as the pitching coach or the manager, and this move is, he said, I didn't even know you were behind me, Blue. I never turned my back. I was just telling my pitcher, don't worry, those calls were bad. I'm not scolding you. I'm just, letting him know I think he's throwing the ball well. I think he's found his zone. And I just think those calls, I didn't intend for you to hear it. I didn't even know you were behind me. It's an awesome move. I love it. I applaud every coach that does it, maybe. Yeah, I guess it's better than just screaming at the guy. It's more funny anyway. And the umpire's just like, no, man, like I heard it. Now, rewind it, and this is a hilarious reaction because you got the player all the way on the left listening in, and when he says the sentence, you can see him smile and turn. He's like, oh boy, and then gets ejected. He's like, oh, his center fielder's laughing as well, and then the pitching coach goes and tells the manager, like, yeah, I wasn't even talking to him. I didn't even know he was out there. And the manager's like, all right, I'll go figure it out. What happened? What happened? And the umpire just lets him know. He was talking to his pitcher, but he said those calls were horse shit. Yeah, well, if he's just talking to his pitcher, he said those calls were horse shit. He was facing the pitcher, but he